Welcome, everybody, to the 10th episode of the Metal Family Experience.
I lost my shit.
The 10th episode. To my right is Damn It Dave. And he's just geeking. I don't know. He's having the gas.
I'm sorry, that was fucking hilarious. I have no idea where I went with that. I got the giggles.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm sorry.
Alright.
Okay.
That's great.
Well, yeah, like I said, welcome. This is our 10th.
Yep, I shouted it out proud, Dave. It's our 10th
I know, it's
episode.
the fucking 10th episode. I can't fucking really
Never
hard.
thought we would have been
That's what
here.
happens.
Never thought we would have been here, Dave.
Yeah, I can hear. But tonight we have...
Thanks to all you people fucking coming on to the
I know,
show.
look, thank you for everything.
You guys put in
Thank
some
you.
really hard work.
Thank you. I got the giggles, so I will be giggling.
I
So
got
Yeah.
the giggles too.
I don't care.
It's a
but-
proud, happy
yeah,
moment.
tonight
You
we
should
have
the giggles.
Mutants to Freaks on tonight.
It's to
It's nice to help you guys.
Nice.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for having us. Yeah.
Thanks for coming, definitely.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
gosh.
I saw you guys previously at the Barracks. You guys were really good there.
Thank
I
you. I
was
really
I was
appreciate that. Yeah.
impressed. Yeah, because I took that video. Remember I was telling you? I forget.
That got the most views, I thought.
Yeah,
It was like 1,000 something.
It was over that. I think after it was said and done, it was close to almost 2,000.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, you guys had the most views for that
So we did
night.
at least one song for every band that night, and yours was...
Yeah, I have to go back and look, but it's. I don't know if anybody's caught up or yet, but yeah, that was a good. You guys played good. That was a good night, though.
Thank you.
So, but yeah.
It definitely was.
So tell us about yourself.
Yeah.
When
Let's
you guys
go around the room.
When did you guys start?
Well, that was actually our first show. Was at the Barracks in Girard.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've only been together since about October.
Yeah.
Nash and Jesse approached me about joining the band, and then Scarlett joined us after that.
Yeah, I've been up in the band now since December 1st.
December.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, technically, like, it was formed, like, back in April, because Facebook sent us a reminder. It was like, congratulations on your 1-year anniversary. And I was like, the what? And I was like, oh, yeah.
Fuck you, Mark. I don't want to remember that.
Right?
Fuck you,
You know, I don't want to... But technically, it was, like, formed back in April with our former band member. It was just him and I, and we had this idea of just forming this band just for fun. And then around October, like, we decided, hey, like, let's actually make this a band. And then I approached Jesse, because Jesse wanted to play drums. And from there, it was just, us three. And then Sparkle was just like, hey, I want to play bass. And I was like, okay. Little did we all know that was literally the first time that they played bass.
I went out and bought bass the same day that he said I could join the band.
Yeah, because
Like-
it was funny because
It's
Because
like
in all
everybody says
fairness,
bass is the easiest to play.
Yeah.
the metal
I don't know,
family
maybe I could
uses
do it.
No,
Nash
I mean it is.
to make our merchandise.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all
So,
of them. They all do.
When
it.
that
Yeah,
night,
yeah.
that
Everybody
night you
here
guys
does it.
delivered,
Yeah.
Deliver the prices.
it was a while back ago. The first time, I remember the power went out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to you.
Yeah,
Like,
to drop
I
off,
picked up
drop
the
off a
bass. It
few
was like
shirts,
August.
and it's like the
I'm like, that's like 8 months. That wasn't long ago.
It
I think
was
it was
I
like,
think
yeah.
we were here for like almost like 3 hours that night.
I
Just
think
stopping
so.
to drop shirts off.
Yeah, we make all sorts of merchandise. We do keychains, we can do buttons, we can do
Yeah, you guys,
patches,
yeah.
hats,
They jump
koozies,
from one
shirts.
subject to the next. Like,
Yeah.
he does that a lot.
You know,
I'll go-
anything.
I'll
I mean,
go
we
all
can
the
Talking about, all
do.
right, the band gets
Where the band is
Oh, by
very
the way, they do
talented.
merch.
But yeah, it's
Mutant-
Flawed by Design is who makes the shirts and the merchandise for you guys.
Yeah.
So, and then we make our own shirts and hats here for Mutants to Freaks. It's the same company.
You can't beat the prices. You can't
Yeah.
beat the work. It's awesome, top notch.
Yeah,
Thank
Every
you,
time.
thank you.
Yeah,
Really
I like
appreciate
every
that.
time.
all of it's actually like
mean-
Sparkle, Flawed by Design, and then we have Jesse and and Scarlett. They also help make the merch too as well. So it's like it's seriously all like a DIY band. Like, we want to be involved in the process as much as we can.
And
That's
then
cool.
A lot of the designs that we have, especially like this one.
Yeah, I
the
like
one
that
that's
design.
on
It's
their
pretty cool.
hats.
Mhm. You did those, right? You came up with them.
I did a lot of the designs for our band. I did a lot of them for the last band as well.
Very cool.
And it's just something I've been doing. I actually was like in school to do design, so like
Oh, really?
I absolutely love doing graphic
Where at?
design. It was like a Votech.
Okay.
In, Port Allegheny, Pennsylvania.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah. Yeah, I like that design.
Thank you.
I like that shirt.
Um,
So you guys working on any new music?
Jesus Christ, dude. You are all over the place.
Well, I want to know because
Yeah,
I
all
follow
right,
them
hold
on
up.
Facebook, so I see
Hold
shit. So
up.
I'm like, I gotta
Hold up, Dave.
because
Dave.
We first gotta like release our album, you know.
I
Like
got it.
once.
I got a message from the wives.
Technically.
All right. This is Mutants to Freaks. Everybody, please introduce yourself and
Oh
what you
yeah.
do for the
Yeah.
band.
Oh
My
yeah.
bad.
What
Sorry.
do you do in the band?
Yeah.
Dave just gets off the wall.
I do
He's
because I want more
squirrel.
time
He's
with the
so
UFOs.
excited.
Squirrel.
So excited.
I know. We've all been so pumped up about
All right.
doing this. This is a long time coming.
Thank you.
I
We're
guess.
really excited too.
I guess
man.
I'll go
Okay.
first. My name is Scarlett Shepherd. I play rhythm guitarist and I do backup scream vocals. And we do like a lot of the songs, I guess. I don't know what to say from that, so I'm gonna one of you guys.
I'm Jesse. I'm the drummer, and it's been a wild, fun ride so far.
I'm Sparkle. I've been playing the bass since October. I've been screaming since January of 2025.
No, you did it at the barracks, right? That was before
Yeah,
January, wasn't
I
it?
did one song there. I did Hate Me,
Was that
Love
before
You.
January?
Oh my god.
Maybe not.
Yeah, that was like
No, it was
February.
that. Okay, you're
That was
right.
around
Yeah.
February.
I remember you telling us, getting into it. Yeah.
But yeah, bass and
Yeah.
vocals, and then I help with the media and marketing and merchandise production.
It's my turn now.
Yeah, it's
It's
your
up to you
turn.
now.
Oh, okay. Well, my name's Nash, and I play guitar. I also help with the like merch process and some design processes, and I mean I do a lot of things, I guess, but I don't know. I don't.
The best smile delivering the merch to
Well,
you.
Yeah.
I know.
Nash also
It
does
is.
all of our musical production for us and editing and stuff like that when it comes to our media presence, which is
Nice.
a really big deal.
Yeah, I
And
do.
like,
Yeah, you guys make some cool videos.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I guess I
Really?
do
The
do
picture
that.
with
Yeah.
that, what's that, spaghetti? You're
Oh yeah. That's our tour flyer up on Facebook page right now at
Okay.
Mutants to Freaks on
That's
Facebook,
right.
and then a lot of our videos can be found up on YouTube as
I
well
loved
as
it when I saw
TikTok.
it. I'm like, no way, man, that's awesome.
On at Mutants to Freaks. So
Mutants to
you can
Freaks.
find
Check
us
it
at
out.
both of those
Follow,
places.
Do it all.
We try and keep everything updated as quickly as possible, you know, for people who have different sources of media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's
funny
hard.
too. It's funny watching how, because we hardly do anything. We just put it out there. But it's funny. You guys got it. It's good marketing. I like those videos.
Do you?
Thank
Thank
I
you.
like those.
That was,
Hey,
that was a sweet promo video. This one.
Yeah.
I can't stop
was- I
thinking
liked
about it. It was
Because
The cards! Ah, Richard!
awesome. Do a podcast.
He said, yeah, he said,
My
"Yeah,
favorite
I'm
part
at
about
work.
that video is Sparkles going, "Help me!"
Yeah.
I'm at work
Yeah.
and I finally get done and I see a message from. He sends me the link and I get. I'm like, huh? I'm like, oh, this is. I like
That was
this.
so awesome.
Yeah, that
and
was a
then
good
like
one.
I guess collectively between Nash and I, we do a lot of like the song, like especially like the musical part, and then say if like Jesse, well he's just like, randomly playing on the drums. I'll just randomly start playing something to go along with it. And then Nash will jump in, and then Hannah will jump in. And then before you know it, we got a new song.
Yeah.
within
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, like it's crazy. Like we can literally write maybe 3 songs in a whole practice session.
Damn.
But like we're not saying we keep all of those things, but like we just like to jam. Really, it just ends up like when we jam, we end up starting and then finish and like okay, and then like we take that into like our little like save pile, and then we come back to it. Like one of the songs that we're gonna bring into our set that's in our future shows is like from one of those dead piles. So we're gonna be pretty excited about that.
Yeah, especially the one that we like we were coming up with yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you guys record your practices?
So we used to record our practices, but now we're going live for our practices because
Oh, so you still have a copy of it though? Too.
Yeah,
You go
yeah.
Back. That's awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, that's huge.
But we can also interact with people at the same time while we're doing it. We try to
Yeah.
do the TikTok and the Facebook Live at the same
Really?
time. Yeah.
I'm gonna say you guys are kind of blowing up on TikTok.
Go
I mean,
big
I
time.
mean that.
Yeah.
I think now we're like close to like 1,200 now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
almost 1,200.
I mean, we've sent merchandise over to Florida, California,
Nice,
Ohio.
Nice.
Yeah.
We're out
that's-
there, man.
Yeah.
We're around.
Just keep plugging away.
Within like the last 4.5 months of me being in the band, we went from 80 some followers on Facebook to almost 600.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, people
Well,
like the music. It's a really good feeling. It really
Yeah, I mean, if you
makes
got-
me happy to be able to share that with everybody.
And like you said, I think people
Feel
also like the
connected.
Yeah.
the videos too. You know,
I
like
mean, it's a different time nowadays. I mean, everybody's on social media. I mean, so you gotta utilize it
Yeah.
as much as you can. And
We should
You
try
guys
to
are
do
nailing
some more
it, too.
promo videos, but we're slackers.
yeah, it's
It's a damn working too much thing.
Yeah.
yeah.
We're
It's,
pretty
yeah,
much just trying to be that voice for people that are exactly like us that feels that they can't talk to someone. Is when people hear our music, half the comments is like, "You guys are so cool. Like you guys are actually like, you know,
Personable.
this song touched me," or like,
I want to show my grandpa this song, like
Yeah.
for like We All Fall, like. I don't know, it just means a lot because the songs that like we come up with, the songs that we write, like it literally does mean a lot because it's about certain things that we've been through in life,
Right.
and we hope that someone can relate to it because I don't think anyone should be alone in their struggles.
Definitely not.
So that's all.
the one song that we're coming up with and we're in the works of. It's called We All Fall. We're making it about losing loved ones to like drug overdoses and
no, I saw that
stuff.
video.
And that's the song that like it really, really deeply like touches every one of us because we've all lost loved ones to that. And yeah, it's
Oh yeah, I mean,
Definitely.
a lot of people. I mean, you might as well get ready. This is going to be one of these moments where they're going to learn something new about me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
because I don't talk
I gotta
about it
learn
much,
something
but
new.
you know, but no, my
Oh, he's squirreling, Tammy.
no,
Might have to
it's
throw in
right on
towel.
it's a topic, and that's what brought up their song. 'cause-
If you throw in the towel, I'll tackle him.
I mean, they're difficult, but it's important to talk about.
No, I had an older
Yeah.
sister. Man, I would say probably good 20 years addicted to like opiate. I had a doctor that just overprescribed her, so she got addicted. Yeah, then my mom got addicted. My sister took it to the next level. Started with heroin, and then she went missing. Good, I don't know, 10, 12 years.
wow.
I then get a call from my brother. So he got a call from a coroner in Ohio in somebody's basement. So yeah, oh yeah, everybody get that. It's a nasty thing.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, I mean it's you know, I got her daughter.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we got her when she was probably
Yep, I see you back there.
Chit chat.
16, 17 years old when I was out there when she was. I went to go
Serious
visit
moment with
and
David
saw
Dave.
she had something in her purse, and I just made her move back here. And she's been out here for a good 10 years. She's cool, and she's great. She
That's
does a
wonderful.
great job.
Awesome.
But then you just can't help them all.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing you can do is just be that voice sometimes, be that shoulder to lean on sometimes. You know, it's up to the person if they want to be
Yeah,
receptive or
this
not,
one was
But you know, that's
so
all you
much.
can
Yeah,
do.
you can't
Yep.
even, that was
Not
the problem.
much.
You can't even do that.
Yeah.
I
Can't
just
even
had
do
a
that
friend-
with her.
Mm-hmm.
If you did that, then you got. I mean, it ended up. Oh God, wasting parents' retirement. You know, it's like it was. Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
there's
bad.
sometimes it's
Yeah.
like
It was big bad.
you
but
try
yeah.
and then that's all you can do is just
Yeah.
try. And
Yeah,
then
so
once
when I
that's
saw
it,
that, I'm
you
like,
know?
oh yeah, I can relate to that song.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was a good. That
Yeah.
that could be
One of
something.
the influences of why I really wanted to make that song be about that is I just lost a friend of almost 24 years last year to an accidental suicide overdose. So like he didn't mean to overdose, but
All right.
he was going through a lot. So
Yeah,
hasn't even
but
been a year
and you
yet,
don't know what
so-
they put in it nowadays. I mean, huh?
I'm gonna start calling you a chimney.
No, yeah, he's
Yeah.
Chuck the
bad.
chimney. Chimney
I
Chuck.
can restrain myself because I know it's calling me. It's going.
Yeah. If you said none at all, then I wouldn't at all. I'll keep it cupped like I'm in high school.
I've got power.
So so you got Jerry back to the song that you got what you said about get 3 songs that you're working on.
We've got for our show. I think we have about 7.
Yeah,
and then we have 4 more in the works that are kind of on the back burner because we're focusing on our show set list.
Yep.
So you have any upcoming gigs?
Yes, we have several. There's a couple that I'm not allowed to talk about yet. But the ones that we do have officially coming up is Louder Together at the King's Rook, June 21st. We go on at 11 p.m. that night.
Man.
It is a little...
Okay. All right. Go on.
We're old.
Go on.
I'll get you a cup of coffee. It's all right. We do have Metal Massacre coming up, which I'm sure everybody's aware is August 1st and 2nd. And then we have the Mayhem Patio Concert Series happening at Erie Voodoo Brewery.
It's always a good time.
Yeah, that's always a good time.
As long as the weather cooperates, it's always a good time.
Hopefully, fingers crossed. That's happening September 12th.
I think we've all...
And then there is...
We have a couple more, but...
Two other things.
Oh, you can...
Something that's really large. We're really excited.
Yeah.
Everybody's really excited, but we have to wait until the promoter actually posts.
Oh, yeah, trust me.
And then I'm sure you'll hear about it, but it's a really big deal, and we're really honored and grateful to be given the opportunity or even be considered.
Me, I know that feeling quite well. Yeah, because
both of us doing this, it's like crazy.
Yeah,
because we guys in this and this. Can we be on the show?
We can't talk. We have a couple of things that we, that are in works that we can't announce yet. But, but that happens for the podcast. So
secret,
taking it to the next level.
Really wants to play with us again. Stan wants to play with us again from Storms. Ron really wants to play with us.
That was a good lineup at the Barracks.
Danny from
That was a good lineup.
It really was.
That was
a fantastic show. I had a great time.
That song.
Danny from Soul's Class.
Well, I guess we can't say that song yet.
He wants to do something with us.
That song, we heard nothing.
Yeah.
It'll be
We've
interesting.
been having quite a few people coming up to us and saying that they'd like to either have us on their shows or they want to play with us again or something.
Yeah, because I know, because Metal or Massacre, we're gonna be doing a live show on Friday night.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna do like
I don't know. Hopefully they service is good there.
Well, I bet.
Can't resist.
I'm sorry, that was so dramatic.
No, but I have figured out the internet situation for that. So there's.
Okay, give me one.
No, I actually had good service. But no, you can actually buy those prepaid.
This is the only time we can smoke. Then we can cut it out.
You know what I'm talking
You
about.
3, me included. I'm the 3.
Okay. I just realized that they edited the pizza box out of that picture.
Yeah, I really did. Photoshop does wonders.
I like how their hand is like.
I love Photoshop because I do a lot of my editing in Adobe, and a lot of people come up to me and they ask me or they message me like, "Hey, how did you do this design? How did you edit your video?" For most serious video designs or editing, I do Adobe After Effects or Adobe Premiere Pro. And then for images or drawings or designs, I do.
I looked into that. Yeah. It lost me after the.
No, it's so hard. Don't let it fool you. It's literally something that you can't just open and just be like, oh yeah, I can do this. No, it's not that easy.
Some pictures that I've done for the band,
No, it was intimidating. And for an old man.
This one right here.
Yeah, I don't do any of the editing. I tried.
On my phone.
I tried. I handed over to Nash.
Yeah,
please take this.
I use an app called Pixlr to do majority.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one. I think I actually had it at one point, but my phone's right there. That's what's recording. It's right there. That's my phone right there. Nash, you're not looking at the right spot. That's my phone.
Nash is checking out the buggy.
Oh, is he checking out the buggy? Oh yeah. Don't let him take you for a ride. He'll do.
Do you wanna
Sure,
buy a
I
Grom?
won't do donuts
Why?
and flip it again.
He'll
Do
do
you-
donuts and tip
do you
it
wanna
on
buy a
you,
Grom?
like he did at me.
A what?
A Honda Grom.
No.
Damn it.
Sorry, I just had an ADHD. I'm sorry. I was
still
just
paying
like,
for that.
oh, look at that. I forgot.
You wanna buy some tickets to Everwild?
So what?
Some tickets to Everwild?
Oh, here
Anybody
we go.
watching?
No.
Sparkle's got tickets to Everwild for sale at a discount. Hit him up.
I gotta get rid of them because I'm going to Metal
Who
Massacre.
is your guys' influences?
Ooh, that's so
Mine-
hard.
Mine would be,
So
I guess
hard.
you could tell by my guitars. One of my main influences is Dimebag Darrell.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
James Hetfield from Metallica, Slayer.
Not bad.
like
Not
Kerry
bad.
King
Not bad.
From Slayer.
Kerry King.
Oh yes.
Phil
a good
Somo
one.
for vocals. Randy Rhoads.
Oh yes.
Good list.
B.B. King.
Oh yeah, he was a master.
Jeff Healey.
You said Jeff Healy? Yeah.
I love Jeff Healey.
So do I.
The one main reason why I love Jeff Healey is the fact that he can rip solos the way and how he does, and he's blind.
Yeah.
And then
And he was great in Roadhouse.
Sound effects.
You're welcome.
The old Roadhouse, not the new one. The old one.
Roadhouse.
Show your age some more.
Roadhouse.
Jeff Linda.
What was that
Jeff
off of?
Linda
Is there-
Heroes on?
Is that a Family Guy?
Family Guy.
Family-
Just go around kicking people.
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
I guess one of my last influence would be System of a Down.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good
Oh,
I
one.
think that's not a lot of people's influence.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Trivia.
Yeah.
We're
See you
going to
next
see
Tuesday.
Trivia on Tuesday.
Hey.
Yes.
Yes.
Be jealous.
I've been a metalhead since I was 4 years old. So.
Oh, mine was. I
Maybe
told
even
you, mine
longer
was
than
like an
that.
on and
Hello.
on relationship. So how about you, Jesse?
Kind of like you.
I would have to say like Korn's drummer, like their older stuff, the more like
Korn's
the
a good
the hip hoppy kind of like metal sound. I like that kind of a feel.
I think
Also like
Early
Chad,
corn.
Chad Saliga or Saluga, I think his name is, from Breaking Benjamin.
Okay.
I like
Okay.
how
Oh,
like,
his
he
name
plays
is.
a lot. So just anything really.
How about Neil
Betting on
Peart?
stuff and see if it sounds good. And sounds good.
You ever listen to Rush?
Yeah, Neil Peart.
I just like listening to him and White. I just listen to White Z, the extended drum version.
Yeah,
That was the best.
Right? Is
That's the
that
best.
just the right?
What about you?
Okay, just make sure.
I've been listening to Rob Zombie since I was in the womb.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of Korn. I think that's where I get most of my vocal influence from. If you listen to some of our songs, especially like Muerte, it's very rap screamy, just very fast, and so I like that a lot. And then I also have really enjoyed In This Moment because they have
that's a
some
great
one.
female singers, and they do a mixture of clean vocals and screams, which I really appreciate because I do that as well.
I gotta show you some music then.
Yeah, so those are mine. I like those a lot. Rob Zombie specifically. I've watched all of his movies. I used to have the entire collection on CD.
Hey, really?
Yeah, and unfortunately I lost him to the house fire. But
Oh.
I had everything. It was so good. From El Superbeasto to House of a Thousand Corpses to Lords of Salem. I really loved Lords of Salem. There was the Devil's Three. House,
Oh, yeah. Three from Hell.
Yep, Three from Hell. Yep.
Devil's
Loved it.
Rejects.
I didn't see that
Devil's
one.
Rejects.
Is that a good one?
That was
31.
the last one.
31 really gave me like Hunger Games vibes.
It did.
Lords of Salem, I only watched it once and then I put it away and I never watched it again. It made me so uncomfortable. I was like, no.
Yeah, it's still recording.
Okay.
The screen automatically turns off.
Battery saving feature.
I don't know. I'm always peeking. I'm always so worried. I'm so worried.
New fandangled.
Shut up. Oh, I can't wait till Tuesday though. That's gonna be a good concert.
Man, you're so lucky. I guess some of my influences are like screamo, emo music. So early use, I have to be very specific on that. Thursday, Taking Back Sunday. Early 80 Remember is really good. I first picked up the guitar because of Led Zeppelin, to be honest, and then Black Sabbath is like some of my dad's like favorite artists. So like the first songs I learned was like Black Dog and such.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like OTEP too. OTEP's super cool. My other favorite artist that's not like rock or metal is Little Peep. If anyone knows me, they know like I'm obsessed with Little Peep. So yeah.
Never. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I know. It's not metal. It's rap. It's okay.
That's all right.
Actually, it's not rap. It's trap.
That's all right. I mean, Gibson's he'll be 14 next week. He's my he has real long hair. He got into metal watching Stranger Things.
Yeah.
His
yeah, that's
first,
how people are.
Yeah, his first
way to get
concert was
into it.
at the Sandbar before they closed, but he went from listening to heavy metal like Pantera, went to start listening to rap. Yeah, you'll hear like Kanye coming out of his room, or you'll hear Dr. Dre coming out of his room, or hear something new. I'm like, and then it's now, then tomorrow it'll be old school Metallica.
Yeah, I like
or
switching it up.
AC/DC, and then Linkin Park, the old Linkin Park.
I like Linkin Park.
The old Linkin Park.
Linkin Park. I used to listen to that walking to school every day. It's Linkin
We
Park.
can't forget Cliff. Cliff Burton.
That and Limp Bizkit. I used to listen to that
Old
that
Metallica.
CD all the way to
Metallica.
school.
Like Kill
Old Metallica.
I just want a
before they
break.
went commercial.
Oh,
Yeah.
like before, like
Every
their very
day.
First, like Hit the Lights and stuff. They're like very, very first EP.
That's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Good music. Good fucking music. I don't care what anybody says. But then old school rap is good.
Just one of the conversations I tell people not to do is don't get me started on Metallica because I know a lot about Metallica, even down to their birthday.
I just know they have good songs.
Super fan over there.
Yeah, super fan.
I don't know. I have my thoughts. I mean, I like they're my probably top 10, but they're not in my top 5 because Lars kind of. I don't know. I just don't think Lars.
Napster.
No, I don't think he's a good drummer.
Don't you know that Lars is the worst? I mean, isn't it that Lars is the worst drummer of Metallica?
I'm sorry, it's
Only
just a
one.
preference.
But Cliff and
Alright, you're
I like Jason and I like the new one too. But
Yeah.
It's cool.
I really
like
liked. I thought
But
Cliff was a
personally, I don't
genius.
really
have an
I
opinion.
think
It's the
like Rob,
voice for me. It's the voice that does it.
I think Rob
It's
and
his voice. I don't know why.
Rob and Cliff, they're like really, really close
I don't know.
together.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with like Rob's
That's the
gallops
voice.
and his slaps.
Often never.
But yeah, I like
Metallica's
Metallica's okay.
over here. He's like, I'm sad for you all.
Oh my god.
That's why if you're gonna listen
You
to
guys-
Metallica, you gotta listen to the first 3 albums.
Yeah.
Oh, I've
Anything
listened
past
to
the
a
3
lot of them. I
albums?
listened to all of them.
I mean, I'll listen to him, and there's good
Yeah.
songs in every single
On
one of them.
repeat sometimes because
You're
my
saying
old
it.
drummer
The first
he was
3 were
obsessed
right,
with Metallica.
Yeah, there's
It
some
was
that.
all day, nonstop, every day.
But Korn, I mean, you guys said
I
Korn.
heard
I'm like,
everything.
I love Korn.
Korn's
to
great.
me, Jonathan Davis is the most underrated vocals. No one ever puts him in the top 5, top 10.
I
And
really
that dude's
like those
voice is
vocals,
amazing.
though.
What he can do with his voice is that's
Watching
just amazing.
Watching them do
And
the
that bass
Woodstock
control.
99,
Oh.
oh my god,
Love
that
him.
was awesome.
I'd love to see them live.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a good show.
Who?
It'd be nice if they had their original
Who?
drummer.
Corn?
Yeah.
That
Oh
would be
yeah,
a
aren't
good
they
show.
coming out like? Oh sorry.
Yeah, they're oh no.
Here we go. Back on the train.
Yep.
Yeah, go turn. All right, back it up. Back it up. Back it
You
up.
guys gotta.
How come I got a feeling you guys hang out a lot?
I
Yeah,
do.
try to every
sure?
Sunday.
I couldn't tell it all day.
No, I can't. I mean, no. It just seems like you
We're
guys.
just four quarters of one brain cell.
Yeah, it's more than us.
4/4 of a brain cell.
Man, we pretty much don't do
It's
shit.
a joke, I promise. We're all smarter than one brain cell, but
Most days.
We're
Yes,
metal.
yes.
We're all metal ducks,
yeah.
I wasn't.
And sometimes
I
they're
was
just
totally
scattered.
serious about us.
and I gotta get them
I
in a
wasn't
row.
joking. We're not that smart.
It's like once that train starts getting derailed, it's like you can't stop it.
Yeah.
We've been through a lot of episodes like that with Dave. The train just derails and we're just fucked.
I can derail this really quick. All I gotta do is just
no UFO talk.
Talk about conspiracy theories? Yes, conspiracy theories? Are we going? Oh my god, I am so focused now. I'm hyper focused. See?
He brought up,
I did it.
See, like...
Say aliens?
Aliens?
I'm going to punish myself.
See, and the wives are back there going, yeah.
But,
Yeah, he's grounded.
I guess as of right now, we're all just like equally working in the studio, so that way we can get stuff recorded, and that way we can actually release stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think you were telling me earlier that you guys have your merch online.
Yep.
Yes.
mutantstofreaks.bandcamp.com. That's mutants to freaks. .band.
Mutantstofreaks.bandcamp.com.
Yeah.
What happens at Bandcamp stays at
That does not.
Does.
That does not.
Unless you pay
That's
the right price.
Candy Bandcamp.
If you're on Facebook, you can also reach out to us there.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's probably be
follow
cheaper
Facebook.
because you don't have to pay taxes and
Yeah.
stuff.
You can always meet us at a show and buy merch live straight from us.
Also, very important. Our first show in Kings Rook, Louder Together. Tickets are now currently on sale. You have to go to the website. I believe it's at Erie Reader. But yeah, tickets are on sale. It's a lot cheaper than buying at the door. And if you buy tickets, it lets the venue and us know like how many people are coming to attend. So
that way you can get enough. You can go down to the lower
Is it
level.
going to be on the main stage?
yeah, right. It's gonna be at the patio outside for right now, unless like I said, we get more people in.
Tickets give them
That's cool too.
See, I mean,
Say again?
Central Outreach is your
Also as well, if you don't have the money per se, Central Outreach will be there, so you can get tested and they'll give you a free entry, and that helps the workout and us out.
Yelling at me.
But yeah, you should come. It's gonna be a great time. Storms Within, it's gonna be there. Juicer. Apologize.
Or I think that's how you pronounce it.
Nancy Boys.
Nancy Boys.
I believe Optimus of Populous is gonna be there.
I would love to go see a show there.
Oh, that's cool.
Only this past stage bedtime.
Except they don't start until like 10 o'clock at night. I'm like,
Jen Meyer is gonna be there as well. June 21st.
It's
Doors
so
open at
hard.
7:30. So,
Do we know ticket prices?
I believe they're like.
I thought they said like, was they 15? Like at the door, was it 10 or was it?
So
I think
tickets
it
are
all-
Area Reader. Right now they're $12 online
Oh,
plus
that's
some
not bad.
fees. So
That's
right
not
now they're
bad
only
at all.
$12.
That's a good price.
And I believe they're
people.
like $15 at the door. So
Yeah, $12. I mean,
Yeah.
that's nothing.
it helps.
It's
It's
actually
for
cheaper to go
good costs
see a
during
band than it
college.
does go see a movie.
Yeah.
I think at
Yeah.
Tinseltown it's like $14 now.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I haven't
That's
seen
not
it.
bad.
They say
No.
everybody get out to a show.
Yeah.
Go to a
Support
show.
local
Yeah, I would
musicians.
love-
Support these
Support local
folks.
And it's
art.
getting, I'll tell you
Support
what,
all the whole local scene.
it seems like it's growing out here.
You can't find better music around usually.
Because I've only been
It's always a great
involved
time.
since
I love the
23.
local tunes.
Right.
And
I
it seems
love
like I see new people every time I go to a show. I see at least maybe a handful of new people. So I mean, it's
You're welcome. Again.
Yeah, he got me back. Yeah, he got me into it because I've been here since I moved here from the Midwest in 2011. I didn't even hear about this until probably 2000 and maybe
Until it
22,
suddenly became best
20,
friends.
early 23. And
Wow.
then he finally told me about it. Yeah.
But I think it's a small town, and then
yeah.
you go to a show and realize it's not a small town.
That's about the same time when I started getting involved with the music scene, because I met
No, but the
him
problem is that
originally.
I never saw advertising at all.
No, you have to already know about it
Yeah,
or
you
know
have to
someone
search
who
it.
knows.
That's
all
actually
like-
how I got into music scene in Erie. Was like I didn't see any advertising, but I went on Facebook and then I literally went into the search bar and typed in like hardcore shows near me, and then I believe it was Christian's Pollock show, Hill Heat show. It had to be because it was BT, and it was like it was super. I forgot. I wish I knew the bands because the bands were so cool. I loved it, and I was hooked. Went to shows ever since then.
Yeah, I mean,
Getting
well,
messages from the peanut gallery.
yeah, the pain goes. Yeah.
Our live
But,
audience.
The wives.
Yeah, the wives.
Try to not be a part of the show, but they
Like even growing up, there wasn't like a. I mean, there was like a music scene, but there was
Live audience.
there was never because my brother was in the band, and I've told the story or whatever. But that was the only scene that we knew about. There was a male. So when I came out here, I didn't think there was any male. And he's like, yeah, there is.
Oh yeah, there were so
And
many.
then Gibson got in too because that was Sunny Stranger thing, and then we went to the first show at Sandbar. And then
2 years ago to the
R.I.P.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to Sandbar.
That's Tammy showed us 2 years ago.
That was
today,
2 years
that?
today
I'm sorry?
at the Sandbar. That picture you showed us with
Yes.
that was 2 So
Yes.
2 years today on our 10th fucking show.
10th show.
What are the fucking odds?
Wow.
Gee, that's when I went to go see the first local show out here. That's a big step.
That's special.
It is.
That's very special. Yeah, but after that, Metal Massacre was fun. That's
I'm so excited for Metal Massacre.
It's a fun time. Are you guys going to camp?
You're gonna be on the main stage.
Oh yeah, you
We'll
gotta
probably
See,
I
we're-
don't know.
Can't.
Not.
To,
I just
We
shut
drive
up.
home. Oh my god. Only way you're going to get me the camp there, I'm going to have a camper. That's it. I'm not.
Oh, I would
I'm
love
not
to
gonna
have
have a
a
camper.
I don't want to have to camp in a tent. I like camping, but I don't want to have to camp in a tent.
Yeah,
I
well,
It
Normally-
gets cold and then
Give me
my
a
body
camper.
hurts the next day. And I'm sorry, if you expect me to scream, I'm not sleeping in no tent.
No, get a camper.
I'm going to get sick and then you're not going to hear anything on stage. So,
I have my own personal throne.
No. Yeah, I'm not that.
flushable
No, I
toilets,
hate the age. I want a
some
bed.
lights.
But no, it's a drive for us. What is it about?
About an hour.
That's right.
I think.
Yeah, about an hour.
Roughly
It's
from
worth
here to
it.
there, yeah.
It's worth it.
It's
It's worth
about
it.
40.
But hopefully here
40
soon we'll be
minutes
able to
from me.
announce some
I've
stuff
never
when it
been
comes to
to
that.
This. This will be
Yeah.
my first metal mass.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna be your first
First
one.
ever.
Yeah, first ever.
So much
Ooh,
fun.
A virgin.
So much
Yep.
fun.
Actually,
It was a
two.
great time.
A lot of
Fun.
things
Two
happen that are
versions.
great at Metal Mass.
It's really cool though that
Especially
like
at
our first
night.
like
Especially
mine
at
and his
2.
first metal mass, we're playing it.
That's
We're not
even
just
better.
being there as concert goers.
I used to be a hippie.
Are you guys any of you
You've
gonna
never been there?
Never.
No,
No?
Never.
Ah.
I
No,
used to be a
it's- I
hippie
can't-
pretty much.
yeah,
I
you're
didn't
gonna
really
love
do
it.
very much in
So
metal
much fun.
except for when
And
I was
It's
a
like the best
teenager.
environment you want to be in.
And then I spent a lot of
And
years
there's
at
been
reggae
so many
festivals
awesome
and stuff like
people.
that.
Yeah,
Hi
No,
again.
nothing at all. I love it. Absolutely love
There
it.
was like
But, new stage
when
in my life.
there was like one
Yeah,
minor
metal
incident
thing
one
now
year
and going
and
nuts.
one
I'm
minor
so
incident
excited.
next year.
So excited.
That was it.
Wiggle,
I mean,
wiggle,
we're
wiggle,
talking
wiggle,
minor,
wiggle,
minor,
wiggle. Do you
nothing
know
like-
that from Nickelodeon? Is it
No fighting or nothing because no one's gonna
The rocket
give you that
power.
bullshit.
Good.
Wiggle, wiggle,
That's
wiggle,
exactly
wiggle,
what
wiggle,
And what the
wiggle.
best part was of it,
Wiggly,
like if you like you could take you could
You know what I'm
literally
talking about.
if you had kids you could literally take them there and go
How
camping
dare you say that on camera?
and you're fine with the kids there.
That's awesome. You know, I think that it's really cool to be able to take kids to festivals and have it be a safe environment. I think that's really important, especially since music is
Yeah.
supposed to be so inclusive to everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, the story I tell about with you remember on the first year where that dude stood when the mosh pit started with
Yeah.
Brotherhood, and not even the dude behind him, didn't even my kid was like, oh shit, sorry.
Shit.
I did
Yeah,
that.
Dave.
Sorry.
Damn it, Dave.
Sorry.
Damn it.
But there was a guy behind us, the two of them, and they just came right across and got right in front of Gibson and sort of blocked that. I'm like, that's odd. That's pretty cool. But yeah, they take care of kids there.
Yeah,
So much fun.
that's
So
wonderful.
much fun. It was so much fun. I'm so thankful you got me there.
You're welcome, Dave.
And then we're going to their concerts
Tuesday. Yep.
Tuesday.
So much fun. So much fun.
So what's one of like the first concerts you
Yeah.
went to?
Do you remember?
Can
I don't
you-
care if it's embarrassing because my first one's totally
My
embarrassing.
first concert I ever went to was called Twisted Juggalo Invasion 420 tour.
Damn.
That was back in 2016. And after that I went to Warped Tour for like the last one that they had, and I did that over in
Tattooed on my
Chattanooga
leg.
Falls.
That'd be cool.
Other than that, I've just pretty much gone to like the Gathering of the Juggalos every year
Gotcha.
since like
Nice.
2019.
That would be a
Cool.
fun festival
Yeah.
to go to.
What about you, Jesse? What's your first concert?
My first concert, you want to hear something really embarrassing?
Oh my god, yes,
I've never been
please.
to a concert.
What?
What?
Oh my god, you lie.
No lie.
We need to pop this man's
Wait.
surgeon.
Yeah.
I mean, cherry.
You
So,
these outside of
why didn't you
outside
say
of
anything
local
when we were
music.
talking about Metal Massacre.
Huh?
Why didn't you say anything when we were talking about Metal Massacre?
Squirrel brain? I don't know.
Or
You've
mine.
never been to outside a local music show before?
No.
Well, that's fine, I guess. But still, you need to. You need to. You don't have like a favorite artist that you want to go see.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's all. That way you don't have embarrassing first time.
Shinedown's pretty cool.
Oh,
Nickelback played at Cleveland not long ago. Like, I think it was like $25 for a ticket.
It
It's super cheap.
The Disturbed concert because they
Yeah,
had,
she's been planning that. Yep.
That would be a good one.
because the tickets were only like I think for like
Who was
Even-
with them?
it was 3 Days Grace.
That'd be a good one.
I don't even remember who I all was with them.
That'd be a good one. What about you, Sparkle? Your first concert.
Man, my music history. Going to concerts started off at Nelson Ledges when I was in my teen years. My parents would take me there. They were friends with Tropodelic and like Echo Movement and The Movement and stuff like that. So hung out there for quite a while. And then my first metal experience was Whitechapel at BT.
Wow. That's cool.
And it was really, really amazing.
Yeah, I didn't even know they played there.
I'm done.
Yeah, that was a very long time ago. It was
don't know
really,
if I-
really good. I
I don't
fell
know
in
if I
love
can
with it.
continue.
Huh?
I don't know if I can continue now.
They're on tour for their 25th
Whitechapel.
I went
That's
when they,
Yeah.
when they
That's
a
came
good
through
one.
town. At
It
the
was really good.
Tour.
And
I
then,
was at that in town.
That'd be awesome.
After that, I
It was
saw Warped
awesome.
Tour. I have that tattooed on my leg, actually, the date that I went. That was a good time. That was where I first crowd surfed ever. And my new goal, because I haven't crowd surfed since Warped Tour, which was many years ago, is when there's a crowd big enough, I have a wireless microphone, so I'm going to crowd surf while screaming, because why not?
Hell yeah.
Right.
And I
Pretty
just,
cool.
I want to do
Nice.
that.
Pretty
Also,
cool.
when I have the opportunity, I will enter
Don't
the
do-
stage from the ceiling like a screaming banshee from
Damien?
hell.
That would
There
be
you go.
awesome.
That's
There you
funny.
go.
It's gonna
I
be
can
great.
see it.
It's gonna be great. So
You know
theatrical.
what I'm talking about, right?
Seeing it right
At the
now.
video?
Yes.
Yeah.
What about
You're,
you
you're
now?
gonna hear something and you're not gonna know what or where it is, and then all of a sudden, and it's just, you know.
Oh, yeah!
yeah, exactly.
No, really,
Drop
they,
me into the
they've
middle
really
of the pit,
been
and
planning
it's like,
this. They literally want to like fly across the
yeah, I
room
want to
one
drop
day.
into the pit
Why not?
from the above.
Yeah.
Like I'm entering hell.
But
I have arrived, my children.
I can't really remember my first concert because I've been going to shows like my whole entire life
so-
since I was a baby. So I honestly can't tell you. I've seen the Beach Boys. I've seen Aerosmith. I've seen the people that was what's the other one? Something. Anyway. I forgot the name now. It's been long, but they're huge. Lenny Kravitz. I saw Lenny Kravitz. Three Doors Down. I've seen them all. I've seen them all, you know. But that's because my dad was a huge like music lover, and he loved going to shows. And where I lived is a very artsy town. I grew up on the beach in Virginia, so like near Virginia Beach, and
Okay.
so they always had like music on the boardwalk. So like
Yeah, we lived in Suffolk.
yeah.
Yeah, we lived in Suffolk.
So you remember like the music
well,
on the beach
we were only there
days?
for what? How many years were we there? Like 4 years, maybe. This was
Yeah.
like
And they always have
2000.
block parties too, you know. They shut down Hampton Roads block parties, and all these famous bands would just play there. And just I've always had the opportunity to be around music, and I went to school for music from like elementary, middle, like, high school, college, and just
Really?
can't say,
Yeah.
cannot.
Yeah, my first concert was the Beach Boys.
They're really
I was
good.
13
They
years
were
old,
really
yeah.
good. I remember
Yeah,
that.
and
I
that's-
was very
that's
young when I
when-
saw them, but they were so good.
That's the year I was 13 years old, and that's when I discovered the smell of weed. Never smelled it before, and it was at a Beach Boys concert. And that year's when I started.
Don't really. I was very young. I remember standing on
But
like,
no,
the
I
little
see.
chairs.
We never went to like the block parties.
Oh yeah.
There, no, because
They're a
where we
fun
lived
time.
at, we lived for like maybe the first 6-8 months with our mom and stepdad at the place called Davis Campground. There was like a bunch of old people, and there were like permanent trailers off these little lakes. had golf carts, and these old people would just all they do is just drink and party. So we lived with them for
Sounds
a while.
about
That was
right.
yeah,
Sounds about
she's
right.
had-
Came back to life.
Telling you
That was a
I
wild
still
time.
went and
Yeah,
saw
that sounds
it.
about
But
Skulls.
we always we went to the beach or
New Year's Day
like
concert.
Chesapeake Mall, like
I
that's where
found
she
my
worked
videos for
at.
it.
But definitely like Captain
I'll have to
George's.
show you the ones for
But
sorry.
always like the
They
guys I
found
worked
really,
with,
really good.
we would go like the
Show.
Greenies.
Hmm.
But that was a good place.
Yeah, dude,
That was a good place.
I love it there, but here I am.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we moved back
Wow.
from there to Indianapolis,
Little Erie
Indianapolis to
Pa.
here. People ask me, why do you move here for? I'm like, because of a job. I'm like, there's nothing out there.
Yeah,
like
it's
you know.
it's hard because it's a huge metropolis.
Yeah, her
city.
parents, her mom and stepdad now live out here. And I like it here. This is
cheaper
my
to live
favorite
out
place
here,
to
yeah.
live.
It better be because I'm here.
I know, because you're here.
I do miss the sun though. I do miss the
Friends
sun.
forever.
Well, yeah, because like it's been almost I think we figured it out, but my wife's laughing, probably almost a decade, because his daughter and my daughter are best friends, and they've been friends since kindergarten? And they're in college now. One goes to IUP, the other one goes to IUP Puxton to be a chef. And then they have another best friend that they snatched up their freshman year of high school. So now we have like another daughter. But, so we've been hanging out for a good 10 years. And shit, it was like when we first met, we were like kind of standoffish and shit. Then finally we were like stepbrothers. Just
No, I
like,
didn't.
you get high? Yeah. So I forget what we did. It's like he asked me something about like maybe like metal. I'm like, yeah. And it's like, did we just become best friends? Yeah. You want to go out on the garage and get high? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that was it. That's we've been best friends ever since.
Hell yeah.
Our families go on vacation together and shit. But this is what we do.
Yeah.
It's usually and
It's awesome.
It's also too.
this is what we do on Fridays and Saturdays.
Have you ever been to like the natural parks out here? Like,
Oh yeah,
because the
we're gonna,
landscape out here too is completely different than out there too. Like,
not really. I mean, we've been like maybe through them. Like out. I mean, my kid goes hunting all the time down like Allegheny County, but
Yeah.
I've never like.
there's a
I've
couple
driven
cool
through-
spots. There's like a couple like abandoned like
I want to
I
go
would
to
say,
Kix
like,
Forest.
abandoned bunkers, and
Drive
there's a
through
couple
it.
waterfalls.
I know I drive through it
down-
all the
down
time,
near
but I've always want to
Pittsburgh.
stop. But yeah, but I hear, but no, but I
I'll
like
check them out
living
one day.
in Waterford because there's a lot of fucking history in Waterford.
Yeah, Waterford's
A lot of
pretty
fucking
alright.
thing, and it's fucking small, and most of the people they're nice, but
Yeah.
But I did find when I first moved out here, everybody's like maybe 15, 20 years behind the times.
I swear.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was like,
Of my shoes.
Some people like it that way, you
Yeah.
know.
It's
I
like-
was so polite
it's a small
to look at
town.
yours dirty.
yeah, they were like bitching about the roundabouts. I'm like, I mean, we've had roundabouts for decades.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people are afraid of like modernization, but
Mm.
I get it.
Well, that was,
Well, that's acceptable.
It is.
Yes.
yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, if you gotta go, go. Yeah, there's no like, no, you can't. You can't. You gotta hold it.
No, you're not allowed.
No, we've only been going for 50 minutes. No.
You have to eat, so it'll be
Wait.
dark.
Yeah, you'll
Find a
see
tree.
people get up and go and shit. We don't. That's why people always ask us all the time. You guys gonna edit this? No. No, so no, it just goes. It goes.
So if somebody
We do-
farts and you just keep it going.
Yeah. Enjoy the fart.
Yeah, I don't give it. Yeah,
Are you counting how many times I said hello
yeah. We
to
don't
the
let
mic?
anybody tell us.
Hello?
It's just our shit. We don't
Hold on.
let anybody tell us
Wait,
what we
also.
can and can't do. We're just like, if someone says, hey, we don't want
It's just-
hey, cigarette smoke. I'm cool. We won't smoke. We'll be respectful for that. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I love working with you guys. You guys are so easy to work with. Very considerate.
I don't know. We're
You're
just
a
chill
normal-
guys.
yeah.
Yeah, and we get along with everybody too. And I guess I can't believe this podcast is actually kind of taken off the way it did with these two old dumb fucks.
10th episode, man.
Yeah.
Just like the love and support we've gotten. I mean, like I said, hopefully we can announce a few things here soon that
Oh,
it's could possibly take it to the next level.
that's really, really exciting.
So-
I will be keeping my eyes out for that
It's gonna get better
announcement.
because yeah, I mean, but the concept, and we've already talked about it, this setup would have to be recreated. If we ever go for it.
Get you guys a little sound room and
That has to
everything.
be recreated for it.
Ooh.
Because that's the whole idea is
Manifesting
That's all
it
we
for
did
you.
growing up.
Yeah,
It's going to
manifest
happen.
is going to
Someone's
happen.
so
Good
wrong.
things are going to happen.
Kind of like when Wayne World went to LA and Chicago, and they rebuilt their basement on set.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
That'd be
basically it. But no, it's just we've had. I just can't believe
Oh, you
like
were
the
so
support that
lucky.
we've gotten. And now it's like it too. It's like I told you guys like at the barracks. I mean people are digging you guys their music. I mean the views you guys got that night. You know, because I know you and I had conversations.
Yeah. That was
Yeah,
my
it's-
first show I've ever performed or sang in front of people.
Both of you and Jesse. I was like, yeah, okay. Yeah, someone
That was a
listened.
good time.
It's a really
Yeah.
good time. Yeah, I tried to take everything you had coached me on into consideration, you know. And you got some
Hey,
good
look,
words
it's
of
It's
advice.
not for every.
Yeah,
It's
he
not
was
for
being overly critical on that power outage we had here.
He's like, it is dark, now's my
Hey, you know what?
time.
At least we were having our own little mosh
No,
pit
I
back
told
in
you
the
straight
corner.
up. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
just because I've been a plumber for 35 years. I mean, I've also, grew up in the music and music
Yeah.
scene and shit. Even with my older brother and actually being what they call a band geek. I was a marching band
So was
geek.
I.
So was
Yeah, I was in
I
the band
loved
as
it.
well.
Not this guy.
Oh
I
no.
did. That was good times. That was good 4 years.
Loved marching band.
Yep, we were good.
You
Played
guys
trombone in
got a lot of
elementary
trouble.
school. That was as far as it went.
And I'll brag, 'cause I don't
Oh,
care.
I
We were really
danced.
good. We were
I
state
danced.
champions. So I don't care. We were
I've
good.
been playing instruments since
I tossed that
the
rifle up
third
in that
grade when
air.
they gave us our recorders.
But yeah, it's just
I've
no.
been
I
playing
mean,
forever.
not
Do you still want to say something?
yeah. I noticed it at the barracks though. I could tell both. I mean, you were hitting harder.
Trying to.
Okay.
The
Naturally.
snap, you know.
Oh, don't want to hold one. Give me shorts. Give me shorts.
Now
I don't smoke a whole
my
cigarette at a
favorite
time.
drummer nowadays I is the dude from All That Remains.
Oh yeah, all the rest is
Anthony.
pretty good.
Can't think of his name. Fucking love his playing style. I can watch it. He makes videos where he's playing like
sorry.
all the Remain songs, like the POV thing.
Like it matters with all the
Yeah.
fog.
He likes to listen to music, and I'll sit there and I'll be like watching you guys, like, I mean, I'm just watching you. Just watch you play.
Creeper.
Yeah, I'm a creeper. I'm like,
Creeper Dave.
because I love watching someone play their instrument.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That kit, Robbie's kit was sweet. It was like a Cadillac.
It's bad.
That's a Cadillac.
It's bad. You know he loves playing drums. You look at that fucking kid.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
From the post I just seen, he just put new heads on his drums today. So.
yeah, he's a good one to watch.
His I'd never played direct drive pedals before, and you just look at them and they move. You know, they're so smooth.
Yeah, I mean,
That was a fun
like I
night.
said, I'm a big All That Remains. I love the double bass.
Should have got you one of those. Damn it.
I know you should have, no, I
Damn
get
it.
up, I gotta be careful
That's
because
how,
I'm
that's
old.
how I feel about going from like my 7th string to my Dean. It's like it's like going from like a Nissan to a Cadillac. I love my 7th string, don't get me wrong, but
I want to learn guitar, but my hands are just so decrepit anymore. I don't think I could. All the repetitive work.
It's like 2 pounds.
It's kind of like playing the piano, but
yeah,
you're holding it, I guess.
that new Jackson.
I'm back.
Like,
You miss me?
We missed you, Dave.
Did you miss me?
We missed you.
I did
Yeah,
notice
I appreciate
I could do a flip with that if
Yeah.
I wanted to, because it's like I put the head bit down towards the ground and it's still like that far away from the ground.
You probably could, yeah.
I don't know if I'd want to.
I mean, if
though.
I can flip my bass, you can flip your guitar,
Yeah,
probably.
big
It's a lot
voice
lighter
in
than
my
my
body.
bass.
I'm afraid that like I would go to try to like flip my guitar and it would like
No, you just gotta make sure your strap's on and.
See,
and
I
your
can't. I don't
box on.
understand. I see that. I know that move. I see that all the time. I'm like, seriously, how? Because if I tried it, the neck's coming and hit me over here.
Oh, it's happened
Yeah.
so many times to me.
It will not be pretty.
My bandmate Tristan, he's the one that taught me, and so many times I walked myself in the face from it, and I don't know, but one day I got it. Lately I've been not so good at it, but I realized
Yeah.
it's because my strap is loose. So I realized the perfect method. You got to make sure your strap is perfect, adjusted for your circumference of your spin. If not, it's gonna like go off kilter to where it needs to go, and then it like gets off your shoulder.
Let's see.
And I tested this theory at my house,
There's no
so I
way
know it works now.
There's no way I could do this because even though
And I could go front and I could go back.
even though I've been involved in music my whole life, doesn't mean I'm good. I suck.
Oh no.
I was in the drum line. I played the big old cymbals, the big heavy little bastards. And then I started off playing the trumpet, which I was decent at, but I was never good. But I loved it though. So I mean, I see all that shit. I'm like, no, it's not happening.
I blame the ADHD.
It's not happening. No, I can't do it. So that's why I love watching because I'm like, man,
It's hard to do live because you gotta like do like the perfect moment and timing and make sure like there's no one around you. As for me, it's like it's the timing and make sure no one's
My
around
luck is
you.
I'll be walking by, bam.
Oh, I've
Oh no.
I've already done that to Damien already in Unconditional Hatred. There's videos of it, but
I'd be the
it's
one
also
walking
part of
by.
our show. It's also there for the show. And in both my bands, UH and this band, we both try to put on a good show, and that's
Yeah.
what everyone's there for, is to see a good show.
Good show.
So,
and I don't know
yeah.
how many times, even on previous episodes, it's a good product. You gotta put a good product out there. You gotta have a good show. People want a good show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't just stand up there blank faced, not moving around, not interacting with the crowd.
I mean, you can if that's what you want
I
to do,
would. I'd
but
Yeah, I know. Oh, I've seen bands like that, and they're good,
not
but
distant
like,
bands that do that. But
and then
you
I'll
can if
see
you want
like
to.
Storms. Okay, stands just like in. I'm like, okay. I'm just gonna watch you.
Bring the energy.
I was like, yeah. I mean, hey, each their own, but man, people go there for a show, for the entertainment, the interaction.
Now I'm wireless, so that means I can actually walk around,
That's
not
huge.
only have 10 feet.
Oh yeah.
I never. Yeah,
That's what I
that
had
was.
for our first show. Is
That was like
10
probably
feet.
one of the best inventions for
Jesse
like
and I are always
musicians
gonna be
was the
trapped.
wireless. That has to
No,
be
you have the
one.
wireless mic if you want
Yeah,
to
the
do it.
microphone.
Oh, that's hilarious. Because see, I even with the chorus, I'm out. I tapped out on that.
Yeah, I
can't
realized
do it.
I'm not
I
a
would
chord
trip.
person.
Dude, I would trip.
I've tried it, then I felt like I was trapped. I was like, I'm trapped.
Bad enough
Can't do
around
it.
here when we're doing
Can't
those
do the
full
chords
length
anymore. I'm
Yeah.
spoiled. And unfortunately, no hate on people who like amps and cabs and stuff on stage, but preferably I don't. It's a lot. I'd rather just bring my board. It plugs straight into the PA anyway.
And be
Like,
done with it.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I no.
I mean, I like my cab, but I'm like starting to switch over.
Come
If
to
you
the
don't-
dark side.
If you have cookies, if you have cookies, I'll definitely come to the dark side.
We made
There's always
brownies.
cookies at the
How,
dark side.
Good
how
enough.
often do you guys practice? How often do you guys get together and practice?
Once a week,
What
and
are
then
you
we
looking
try
at me?
once a week, and
I
then we
was-
try
I
to
was more
do
like
it
Doing a panorama.
during the week as well. Because Scarlett and Hannah and I, we all live like right next to each other.
Okay.
So,
I live
That's
like
cool.
what, less than 5 minutes away from you.
yeah, like right down the street.
That's cool.
And then Jesse, I go to his place to like record on his drum set because he has like E-kit there, and I'm able to put it into my computer to translate what his hits are doing and use a program from there to do that. Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah,
We're-
I rub two sticks together and make fire.
I rub stick, make fire. I'm good. Yeah, they got these fucking E-drum kits. Or
Yeah.
fucking
We want to do
electronic.
music videos
And
too.
it sounds just like the fucking real set.
Yeah. Well, it's because technically it is like those the programs that people use or professionals people use. They actually have it recorded by like certain artists and with their actual like kit, and then they record shots of it, and that's how you get those samples of it. So you can do that.
I
to-
go in that was.
You can do that to anything. You can like record samples of like, for example, like your clap. If I had like my beat on my phone, I can do it like because you can do it on your phone if you want to. You can record a clap and then hit the
course you
stop,
can.
and
It's
then you hit
2025.
play and then just keep clapping if you want to, and then you go, and then you hit stop and then now you can go. you can do whatever, and it's crazy what technology can do. Because back when I was first starting music, back when I was first starting music, this technology wasn't available, and obviously you had to do everything like analog, and then upload it, and
Okay.
so everything's digital now.
You guys have to be in your 20s.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank you for
No.
that.
Thank
No.
you.
Really?
Thank you.
No,
How
I'm
old
gonna
are
be 32 in July.
I'm not. I speak to my lawyer.
I like that.
Just kidding.
Early 30s then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. Except for
Besides
Sparkle.
this one.
Yeah.
You hush.
So actually,
I'm
You're
the baby.
in the group.
Yeah,
yeah.
So am I.
it's okay.
God damn.
Somebody's got to be young and keep them lively,
Yep.
Bring
That's the way I try to look at it. Don't work though.
the energy for
It's
everybody.
crazy. Our generation don't even look like 30-year-olds.
No.
Yeah.
No, I feel old now. I feel real old.
To yourself.
I
Again.
know, I did it to myself.
Oh no.
I was gonna spit
Asking
out-
the questions
I
you
was
don't want
gonna
to
spit
say.
out some facts, and it's like, what? No. No, not now. Not now. I'm not doing that. No. I'm just an old motherfucker. No life before
Everyone
internet.
gets old.
New life before internet.
I remember life before the internet. We were outside to play.
Yep.
Good times.
Ride bikes.
Like Xbox. and
Right before
PlayStation.
LAN parties. We used to go to other people's houses. We want to play video games together.
Yep.
Yeah, oh
I remember
yeah.
Donkey Kong and.
Oh yeah, because
Maybe.
because we couldn't afford that. So
No.
I had to go to my buddy's house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really do miss LAN parties, like physical when you're at the house, because they no longer do split screens anymore for video
Right.
Literally
games.
sitting there going,
Which really sucks, because that means every person that you want to play with has to have their own console and their own screen.
Stupid.
Yeah.
And it's expensive. And then back in the day, it's just one person needed something, and then you can have 4 controllers. So.
I remember like the very first
You need more
console that
power,
came
right?
out. I was probably early.
Do not
teenagers.
give me
It was
the
a fucking Atari.
Yeah, sorry.
And so I mean, you could play 2 people. So we would have our friends over, but you can only 2 people can play Pong.
Yeah.
Only 2 people. We
Gotta
were.
wrestle for it.
I still
Like,
remember
yeah,
my
we
first
did.
System. It was a Super Nintendo.
Oh, yeah,
Mine
my
was
first
a
system was the
Pac-Man.
Super Nintendo. It was the skateboard game,
Mine was Mario Kart.
Mario Kart.
That's always a good.
Oh,
One.
and
I think
Duck
it's
Duck
still-
Hunt.
still-
I still have Duck
today,
Duck
it's
Hunt
still a
too.
good game.
Duck Hunt.
Oh,
Duck
yeah,
Hunt,
Duck
Duck-
Hunt. Yeah, that's right. Can't forget.
But
the whole thing
it
with
doesn't
Duck
work
Hunt.
because of the way that the TVs are nowadays. The cable, like, you have to have like a special adapter now if you want it to play, because the signal for the gun, it doesn't work on the TVs nowadays. It has to have like
Okay.
a special screen from back in the day.
Yeah,
I forgot what it's called. Don't.
you know that place in Erie called
I'm not a game nerd. I'm sorry.
Action Man in
Uh,
Erie? Have you been to Action Man in Erie?
I think so, and I think they're the ones that told me about it, and I have to
Yeah,
like
they
order
got
it on
like
eBay.
go in there. It's like I'm walking back
Yeah.
and the time like
That's
an
how I
Asian,
found
like,
out about it, because I figured they would be the
Uh,
ones that would have it, But no, they're the ones that tell me I actually have to get like the old school TVs
Yeah.
and stuff. So like,
that
The demons are coming.
I mean, personally, I'd give it a
Pay for your
7 out of 10.
sins.
man, that was like a deep rumble.
Hey, do you scream?
That was like,
I've tried.
yeah. Only in the shower in my man shed.
Yeah,
Oh, those
I
are the
like
best
to-
places
I
to
sing my birds
practice.
in the shower.
Never in public.
The shower's like the best place to do that.
Yeah.
It's
Because of all the
the
steam.
best acoustic place. I mean, come on.
Yep.
I sound like a mixture of Fergie and Jesus in there.
let's just.
Is that true?
What was the question?
When he sings in the shower, is it Fergie
Oh,
and
definitely
whatever?
Fergie and Jesus.
Yeah, they call me the songbird of my
Very
generation.
delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we always do fucking stupid. Yeah, we're just fucking, we're dumb motherfuckers.
It's okay.
That's all right.
I'm not.
That's okay.
I'm not going to.
So when are you guys going to get like this album out? They said they've
Hopefully
been working on one.
by the end of the summer, but honestly, it might be sooner than that. But we want to have a
No idea what
video.
you're talking
We want to
about
have a
at
video
all.
done
I have no
with
idea.
when we release the album. We want to have a video done when we release the album because that's just how we wanted to do it. So we kind of want to do like a movie. Movie.
How many songs do you think is acceptable to be on an album?
It has to be 30 minutes or more according to Spotify.
So at least.
I mean, I've
10,
had them. I
15.
think Jill Skell CD I got's got like.
You can
5.
do 7 songs as long as it meets 30 minutes.
How long
Jimmy's
are
on
their
that.
songs?
4 minutes.
4 minutes.
Not
Four.
really.
There's 4 on that one.
A lot of our songs are like can be anywhere from 4 to 6 minutes long sometimes, but I think we've condensed them down to 3 to 4 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say it's as long as you want it to be.
Our one song called Morte a los Vencedores, that song verse started off at like
7
5.5 to 7
7
minutes.
minutes.
Like
I can't tell you how many songs started off with 2 parts. They were like 2 songs just mashed together.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that about Spotify. 30 minutes.
Yeah, otherwise it's
So I would
considered
say-
an EP. It doesn't matter how many songs are on there. It just has to be like a certain. I believe it's 30 minutes or more. Otherwise, it's an EP.
Or what's the difference between those two?
The length,
Okay.
time length.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, it
For
is?
her.
Okay. Well, no, not really. What? I didn't lose my train of thought, but I did. But you did. I did. I'm a fucking squirrel. Oh yeah, we were talking. Shit, now I lost it again.
And like a lot goes into like a lot of
Yeah.
people who are fans or
Oh,
you know
thanks for
love
asking.
who love music. A lot of
EP.
people don't know like the work that goes into
know,
being
I
a
got it.
band. You know, you got to be a marketing person, you got to be a designer, you got to be an artist, you got to be a promoter. It's so many goes on. You got to be a finance, you got to be a finance manager.
Sparkle in a
Um,
big ass huff like
yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I
Oh,
cannot
Lord.
sleep in past 9:30 anymore because I have to be posting by 10 a.m. every day. And that's later than what I'm supposed to be doing anyways. I'm supposed to be posting at 6 when everybody's going to work, but I sleep in a little bit, and so I post at 10
Yeah,
instead.
there's a whole
It's-
whole thing to it to like, you know,
Commitment.
to get like
Full-time
Check
job.
out
your
the,
views or whatever.
overtime.
Like,
Because you guys on your guys' page, you should be able to. But you have like a professional dashboard.
yeah, you can also schedule ahead of time
Yeah,
too.
they give you like the best times that
You're
your
asking.
followers are on there.
Oh, yeah, we
And I try
follow
to-
that
yeah,
all
I try-
too.
Yeah, that actually is quite useful.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
And
'cause I
you'll
kids-
see it. You'll
yeah.
see the difference too. So like a lot goes into it, and a lot of people like don't really realize like the work that goes into it. And like for example, we're doing this album and music video. A lot goes into it. You have to like edit it, and that takes time. And then you have to promote it. That takes time. Well, before that, we all have to like find time to get together, to do this.
That's the
Yeah,
most
that's also
difficult
tough
part.
too.
Yeah.
And that's what's tough sometimes not getting a band on. I mean, because we're now at the point where we're getting people contacting us, but trying to get everybody on.
Yeah, just to agree to a time.
Because everybody,
yeah.
everybody has different lives, and everybody's working. So that is tough. But yeah, that dashboard comes in handy too. But yeah, I mean, and YouTube is. Do you guys have a YouTube page?
Yeah, so surprisingly, I forgot all about YouTube, and I started posting it, and maybe I should start posting more because as soon as I start posting, thousands of views, and I was like, okay, it's YouTube. I can't. But that goes back to what I was just saying. It's just there's so much to keep up with. It's not just one social media page. It's 10 social media pages that you have to run and manage, and it's
Right.
We got a TikTok, Facebook,
Instagram.
YouTube,
Yeah.
Bandcamp.
Yeah, and
There's
I
more, but I don't even.
I ended
it's
up
hard.
like prioritizing like which ones I'm going to concentrate on.
Yeah, there's
Which
some
is
that are
usually
prioritized
YouTube
more.
and Facebook, and then Instagram, and then X is
Yeah.
usually the end one.
I think we're gonna start focusing more on YouTube as well, because I didn't realize we were getting views on there. So
yeah, it's easy when and actually you're doing it on YouTube. They do make it pretty easy to create like the shorts and stuff pretty quick.
yeah,
Hey, but the only thing weird about it that I notice is I'll do it like a short. Like I'll do it like when this drops on Monday, like Tuesday or Wednesday, I'll be making some shorts. I'll drop one, and it might get like 1,500 views within like a day and a half, and then the next one will get like 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, YouTube.
And the thing that really
Their algorithm is so frustrating. Sometimes.
Yeah, it's hard to figure out
it's like you
too.
gotta like keep up with like the trending hashtags and the trending like sounds.
It's so
and
yeah, and
everything.
it's so hard. But yeah, that's.
Yeah, you just look pretty.
But yeah, but we end up like this.
Remember, you can
Show
Jesse
up,
doesn't
stand
do,
here,
Jesse
look
doesn't
there.
do the whole posting thing and
No,
keeping
this-
up.
You know, like I said, this will be posted
But
on
fair, Jesse works a full time
Spotify,
job.
YouTube. The links will be shared on Facebook.
All over.
It'll be on Apple because Apple is actually connected to Spotify. But
Is it
takes
time
like
to
an
get
hour or
together?
two later.
This for me taking
So if it
this.
posts at 8, it'll probably be on Apple by like maybe 10 o'clock, maybe. They take a while to put it on there.
That's pretty cool. You guys put it on Apple too.
Yeah.
A lot of people were, and I never was, and that's just till recently, and it was, and I don't know why I did it because it was actually quite easy, because once I did it, it took all the previous episodes from Spotify and just transferred it right over, so it was like, and published it right away, so it was like it was easy. But people
Ready
were,
for pizza?
We can eat pizza on camera, make a song about it. Yeah.
I don't care. If you guys
I
want
want
pizza up there, I don't
pizza for my interview, but
care. We don't
damn
give
it,
a shit. Go get
Dave
your pizza
said
for
hell yeah, and I was like, okay.
No, I mean, we're at an hour and 15 minutes. We can keep our going, or we can wrap up the podcast and just chill out.
Yep.
We can make videos afterwards, and
Honestly, that's
you guys have.
And I brought
You guys have anything
pizza
you want to push
for
before we go?
everyone.
Let people know, like websites, where to
we are on Facebook at Facebook.com/Mutants to Freaks. We're on
I'm
TikTok.
okay for the moment.
We're on Instagram, all Mutants to Freaks. And then our merch website, mutantstofreaks.bandcamp.com.
Yep, that's mutantsofree.bandcamp.com.
And when you
Yep.
purchase a shirt, the price includes your shipping and the taxes.
Oh, you have that all included. That's so nice.
Does it?
Yep.
For Bandcamp?
That's
Oh, I
so
didn't know
nice.
And my sister wanted to put one there the other day, and it bought the shirt to like 3106 or something like that all together.
Nice.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
Are you guys familiar with spaghetti?
I like spaghetti.
I like spaghetti
I'm
too.
not a pasta guy, but I'll eat it.
No.
I'm not like if you ask me what to have for dinner, I'm never going to. Well, I can't say that because I have lately.
Would you have spaghetti for breakfast?
No, because I like my
Possibly.
because I like my two swaggerty sausage are my favorite. And
I know.
Would
Don't be
you,
shy.
Would you have spaghetti for lunch?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess
Warmed up in the
these two
microwave.
since they won't disconnect.
What about spaghetti for dinner?
Of course.
Of course, right.
Yeah. Spaghetti all the time!
That's beautiful.
All the
And
time.
I was not expecting that at all. Because I was like thinking, okay, where's she going with this spaghetti?
That leads
like
me. We have a video on our Facebook and TikTok and stuff. It's about spaghetti. We were just doing a vocal warm up one day, and I was hungry and I was thinking about spaghetti.
I saw that video. I'm like going, are
Yeah.
they really just sitting there eating spaghetti and garlic bread?
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. So
Usually, sometimes I'll make dinner for us while we're at practice, and the last one we had was spaghetti.
yeah, so I'll be turning that into a song due to popular demand.
Very cool.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Cool. Other than
spaghetti.
that, man, I appreciate you guys coming tonight.
Thank you so much
Definitely
for having
happy
us.
to have you guys.
It was an
It's
amazing
awesome
time,
time.
truly.
And like
Awesome.
everybody that's watching us, don't forget to go to our Facebook, follow us on Facebook, Instagram,
And
or on
Mutants
our
to
YouTube,
Freaks, follow them.
on our
This is how you
YouTube
do it.
Check all
channel.
their shit out.
Check us
Yeah.
out on our website, which is www.themetalfamilyxp.com. I got it right this time. Until the next time, our next episode is not
My fingers won't do
till
it.
May 15th.
Yeah, something
Yeah,
like
something
that.
like that. So we'll keep you up to date, people. Other than that, you guys have a good night. Thanks for coming. Peace.
Bye.
And congrats on your guys' 10th episode.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I just hit that bottom one.
I'm sorry, I
If you
couldn't
just
wait.
hit that and then we'll stop it.
Nice.
There's plates up here too.
Nice.
Actually, it's still recording.
Is it?